Oh, sorry. You caught that. Nice.
It's the magic. It's the magic of
God, that was bad. I'm so sorry.
Maybe
Who else?
catch it.
What's all the double lemons?
I don't know. What one? Oh, I could not have made that more to the opposite side of the room. I'm so sorry.
You want to make a Starburst?
Yay, now we've got sugar. How you guys doing? Hi, little Bambino. Who's that? Who's the little Bambino? Tyler J? Say again? Skylar, not Tyler, but Skylar. That changes things. Hi, Skylar. Oh my God, you're cute. You're like a little tangerine. Oh, wow, that magically appeared. Thank you. Whoever did that. So how are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Excellent.
Yeah, this is my first Eville-con.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm so excited.
It's my first too.
It's your first like con or first Eville-con?
Eville-con.
Yeah? Did you guys go to opening ceremonies?
Yeah.
Did you see my video? You didn't go? That's good. Well, I didn't go either. That's why I made a video. So my little Menchie sends his regards. Do you guys know why I named my dog Menchie? I wonder if anyone in here knows. You do. Yes, Excel Saga. Yeah, Menchie will be my food. So yeah, Menchie's from a show called Excel Saga, and it's also known as Anime on Crack.
Oh! I
Yeah,
watched those too much.
it's really psycho, and I play Excel, and she has two names. Her first and last name is both Excel, because she talks like she's crazy.
Like someone I know.
And she has a dog named Menchie, and Menchie in Japanese means mince meat. So, and throughout the entire series, because she can't hold down a job because she's clinically insane, she keeps the dog as what's called her emergency food supply. And she's always threatening to eat it, and it's terrible. Sort of like, have you guys seen Dog and Scissors? That's a show that I did with Sentai last year. Yeah, so that's a different kind of dog abuse, and I don't know why I'm in shows that like abuse. I love dogs. I'm like a crazy dog person. Yeah.
That you're lovable to Titans.
But anyway, so that's why I named my dog Menchie. So anyway, I'm gonna spit my gum out, and then and I have a question, and I don't want you guys to. I have no place. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna hold my gum.
Swallow it.
No, I'm not gonna swallow it. It's gross.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Ooh, it's pretty blue. Aw, thank you.
I can't chew
Oh, you're so sweet. You guys, this is Donnie, and he's putting up with me this weekend.
Hi.
He just took my trash. Oh, honey. And I'm gonna be your trash all weekend. You're gonna take me everywhere. So please don't be shy about just raising your hand if you really don't know who I am. Like maybe this is like the first time you've ever heard of me when you went to the site and you're like, oh, Bryce Pappenbrook, yeah. Jessica Calvello, who's that? Like seriously, like don't be embarrassed. And I know there's.
Stalk you.
Well, okay, I think you guys are being nice, but normally, thank you, yeah, right? So normally, when I just started going to conventions again, because I took a very long break for like 8 years from conventions. I did a lot of them in the late 90s and early 2000s when I started my career in voice acting, and then I stopped. So as I've come back into the scene, a lot of people don't know who I am, and that doesn't bother me at all, because then I get to tell you. And a lot of people don't know that the scope of my work really spans over years from 1995 until now. So I've been doing this for a while. So with that, the way that I like to do this panel and why it's random is because I'm very ADD.
Yay!
Yeah, so I jump around, I forget what I'm saying most of the time, and but it's kind of a Q&A, and then the last 10 minutes I like to, Skylar, you're so cute, she's like, I'm a little tangerine!
Just love and life.
She's adorable. And so like the last 10 minutes I like to take a picture with everybody, and yes, and I post it. That's okay, Skylar, you're gonna be in it too. You're gonna be my little Menchie. I'm not gonna eat your baby, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna eat it. Don't worry. You're not coming near my child. Get away from me, you insane woman. So we come up with a theme throughout the panel, and then at the end we do it. And we've had themes where we're all asleep on each other, because we had a 10 o'clock panel, and there are themes where we're all titans and trying to eat each other. Yeah, so we can do whatever. So anyway, I started in 1995 with a company called ADV Films, and now they're called Sentai Seraphim and, Sentai Filmworks and Seraphim Digital. So those two companies used to be called ADV Films. And I started in 95 with, I was actually going to, wow, how's my makeup look? Am I glowing? That is, seriously, that's great. So I was going to this, of all things, so I've always wanted to be an actor. I started doing that when I was real little. And when I graduated from college, I went to Texas State in San Marcos, Texas. And then I decided to get into commercial print modeling. And for those of you who don't know what that is, commercial print modeling is like sort of a notch, 500 notches down from like modeling. So, I was never gonna be a leggy, 8 foot tall, brunette. So I went into commercial print modeling where you have interesting faces and features. And so it's the people that you see on billboards holding, Trident gum and going, Trident gum, it's good for your teeth. Stuff like that. So while I was there, one of the acting teachers there, because we had acting teachers at this commercial print modeling school, really they just took your money and told you to smile, that's really what it was. She said, hey, I work for this company called ADV Films, and I think that you'd be really, really good. I'm gonna give your name to Matt Greenfield, and maybe he'll call you in for an audition. I'm like, okay, cool. So sure enough, so Matt calls me and I go in and I audition. And my first part ever was 3 big lines in a show that no one's ever heard of called Evangelion.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, what's that? Oh my God. One of my lines was, the doors are now closing. And the doors closed, so I did a really good job. I closed those doors with my voice. And so then I went on to do other shows with them. I play Cutie Honey and Cutie Honey, and actually Go Nagai, the creator of that franchise, cast me. That's another weird story. So Go Nagai is in talks with ADV Films to do the dub of Cutie Honey, and Go Nagai says, I want to cast the voice, and Matt Greenfield, the director of the series, said, that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. He goes, well, I want Winona Ryder. So back in 98, this was 98. God, were some of you born by then, or?
Yes.
No.
When were you born?
93.
I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, I'm kidding. 91? Oh God, I was graduating from
But I'm an old soul.
something. Yeah, we're all old souls. Anyway, so moving on. So he's like, I want Winona Ryder, because in 97, Winona Ryder was really popular, and she's still an awesome, beautiful actress, but like she's sort of at the height of her thing. And Matt said, we can't afford Winona Ryder. Those are union fees that we can't afford her. And he's like, well, who can? Who can I? If I can't have Winona Ryder, then who would it be? And so Matt auditioned about 9 of us, and we they sent a CD, because back then we didn't have emails. We didn't even have we had email, but they couldn't handle large files. So we had to burn the auditions onto a CD and ship it to Japan. And then he picked me, which was a huge honor, because I never ever thought that I'd be able to work on a series that was cast by the creator of the series. So it was like this ridiculous, amazing honor. So that was really cool. And I did other shows. There's shows that you guys have probably never heard of that are so out of date now, but they're so good, like Ruin Explorers. I played Sam, and she was this little half-wig and half-fairy, and she would perform spells with her magic, and she was really cute. She's a blonde little thing, and she was also nuts. I sort of play a lot of crazy characters. I don't know why. I mean, I'm a little crazy, but I'm usually cast as those. And then I went on to do, oh God, so many more titles. Orange Road, Summer's Beginning, which you guys probably haven't heard of. And then I moved to New York. I started working for another franchise that no one's ever heard of called Pokemon.
What's that?
What's that?
I have no idea what
I
that
didn't either. I play Kay the Raichu trainer, and Eric Stewart, I think, is a guest at this con, right?
Yes.
He just left this. He just left this.
He had his, oh, I meant to say hi, yeah. I was having a mascara problem, so I was running a little bit late. But so I'm in the original series, just like Eric, and I play Kay the Raichu trainer. And incidentally, that episode I have kind of an issue with, and I talk about it online sometimes, because Kay was really rude to her Raichu. Like, I've never seen a Pokemon episode before like this, where the trainer has like an actual like emotional issue with their Pokemon. Like, so Raichu, you guys have to see it. I don't know. I mean, it's from like '99, so I don't even know. I guess you buy the DVDs if you want to see them. Yeah.
Is that the one where Ash is like debating whether or not to evolve Pikachu because he gets into a fight with Raichu? Because I may remember.
No, that's later. I think that's from this season. So this was like the original, and I'm not saying better. I'm just saying.
I was this tall. It's
No. Well, the episode I'm talking about is from like the original cast and whatnot, and I don't want to say it like it's the original, it's better, because there's that connotation. I don't mean that, I just mean it's from the first that we saw Pokemon. So Kei and Raichu are having issues because Raichu, as you know, and Pikachu, they shock. They have these emotional shocks when they're like feeling whatever they're feeling. And Kei has an issue with it. She like doesn't want Raichu, and I'm like, that's such a crappy thing to do. Like, it's your Pokemon, deal with it. So Pikachu has to step in and give them therapy. It's actually kind of dark and funny. Hi, Skylar. Okay, so anyway, so I did lots of titles in New York, again, stuff from a long time ago, and then that brought me back to Houston, where I started working for Funimation, and a show that no one's ever heard of,
Dun, 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 dun,
Attack on
dun,
Titan,
dun, dun.
where again I play a crazy character, Hanji! And I'm also in Fairy Tale the movie. I play Claire. When I got the call for that, so I got a call from Funimation, and they're like, oh, you know, we're auditioning for this for Fairy Tale. It's not the show. That show's already cast, but the movie. We got the movie. We want to know if you want to audition. Of course I have. Yes, the answer is yes. And so the director's like, oh, well, okay, this character is really unlike any of the other characters in the show. She's very sad, she's depressed, she's 400 years old, and I'm thinking she's like some sort of decrepit, like, you know. And of course she looks like she's 18, and her name is Eclair. I'm like, she's a pastry, she's a French, like she's lovely. But she is very sad, and it's a very, actually I usually don't watch my own stuff, but I wanted to, because I like Fairy Tale, and so the movie's actually painful. God, please watch it with a friend. It's like really, or a cat or something, it's really upsetting. Yeah, take your cat, get your dog, cuddle, do what you gotta do, because that movie hurt me. And so I've also done Girls in Panzer, Girls und Panzer, which is a real cute girls in tanks with Sentai, and then, God, I'm blanking on the titles I've done, but anyway, it's really great to be here. I feel like I'm rambling, so do we want to do a Q&A? Do you guys have questions? Yes.
Do you miss Sonny and Bean?
Aww.
Yes. Did you see, have you guys seen Attack on Titan Junior High?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. So can I tell you why I loved recording that? First of all, I recorded that out of my own studio, which was awesome because I never thought that I'd be able to be like, I recorded Attack on Titan, even though it was junior high. I'm like, I recorded out of my own studio. Ah! It was really, really cool. But I love, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys that have we all seen Attack on Titan? Or really? Because they're going to be spoilers. I'm going to have to like spoil something. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, I apologize. But so junior high, as we know, is like a bumped up, like it's a cute version of it, like chibi and, you know, silly. And what I love with Hanji in the junior high series is that they took her, who is really kind of off, let's just be honest, she's a little off, but they made her like emphasized off. So she's like, ah! You know, so all the things I wanted to do when I was recording, because like with Mike, you know, the director of the series, Mike McFarlane, we always had to sort of like rein me in a little bit, because I just always wanted to be like, ah! You know, and there's times where she did that, but then there's times where I don't need to be that insane. But I like in the junior high version, I just got to be just crazy. And I really love Sonny and Bean, and well, I love them no matter what. Yes, I miss them. When that episode aired on the Cartoon Network, and not most of the cast, because the cast has like a million people in it, but a lot of us will live tweet when our shows are on the Cartoon Network for fun. And when that episode happened, I just kept posting pictures of Hanji and Sonny and Bean, and just emoticons of me crying, you know, or not me crying, but emoticons crying. It's just so sad. Yes, I miss them implicitly. Yes.
Can you tell Armin that I stalk him?
Armin, Josh Greeley?
Yes.
That you stalk him? I can tell him that. What's your name?
Hunter.
Hunter? Okay.
I'm a big.
Is Armin your favorite? You kind of have
Yes.
Armin hair. That's
Yeah.
really cute. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
First of all, I wanted to thank you for kind of being so social media responsive with me. Like just I think the other day, I said something in response to your animal video that you posted, and you responded with a bunch of hearts on Twitter, so that was really cool.
Oh, you're welcome.
And every time, there have been so many times where I've been like, oh my gosh, Jessica Calvello retweeted me to my family, and I think.
Wait, what's your name?
My name is, well, my Twitter handle I think is Bishi Farm Boys with Kaulik Sama Darwin.
Wow, that's a story. Wait. What's the handle? What is it?
Bishi Farm Boys, as in I'm a huge Rune Factory fan, and it's full of Bishonen farm boys.
Hot. Okay, I'm down with that noise.
Okay.
And what's your name?
My name is Addison, which
Okay.
is written in katakana on my Twitter thing.
Okay.
So maybe.
I do interact with quite a few katakana names,
okay.
so
That's okay.
so yay, it's
That's
nice
fine.
to meet you.
But yes, and I remember you saying something like, if I meet you at a con and we've interacted on Twitter, please tell me so. But yeah,
Thank you.
It makes my day. I
Aw.
also apologize because I did promise you at one point a wanted poster for missing children for Sonny and Bean that I got around to making.
That's okay.
Because you said, I approve of this, they're not, because they're not missing, they're not dead, they're
Yeah.
just missing. Dead spelled
Right.
D-E-D, so yeah.
Right, D-E-D, D-E-D,
Yes.
period, yeah.
And so, how, I mean, because the actual question is in here, sorry.
It's okay.
Did I read somewhere about like vocal surgery?
Mm-mm.
Not with you, okay. I must
No, I saw that recently too with, so I'm in Street Fighter 5. Yay! You guys Street Fighter fans? Anyone Street Fighter fans? Woo! So I play, I wonder if you're talking about this. I play Nadeshiko in Street Fighter 5, and so I'm a trigger to, I'm a trigger if you know what I mean, to Rainbow Mika. So we do a lot of, and I'm keeping this appropriate, but there's a great move with me and Rainbow Mika that involves our derrieres and a good way to kill your opponents, and I love it, and it's hilarious, but I'm gonna be good. But Bonnie, this is sad, we're friends online, and I can't think of her last name, and she plays Mika, and she's having some vocal surgery.
Right, maybe that's what you
Yeah,
said for somebody.
God, and you know, that's such a killer. I had injured my voice years ago during Excel Saga, and I had to leave the series.
That's what it was, that's what I read about, yeah.
Yeah, well, I would have had surgery, except I shut up for 8 weeks.
Right.
That's if you ever injure your voice, and it's absolute death, as you can imagine, for people in our industry. And I mean, you can drink all the tea you want. There's remedies. I've got this Chinese cough syrup called like it's like lo quat ting. I don't know. It's black sludge is what it is.
What did you call me? No.
Yeah. What did you call me? I post about it sometimes too. It's great. It makes you feel better. It really coats your cords. There's the hot showers that you can do like some real light local vocal exercises in locally, whatever that means. But honestly, you can do all that. But the thing that saves your voice is to shut up. Even yawning, don't make a sound. And I did not talk because I went to a specialist and he looked at my cords and he said, "You're getting nodules." So you can keep doing what you're doing and not have a voice forever, or you can not talk for about 8 weeks. And I was like, I think I'll not talk for 8 weeks. And I didn't do any voice work. I was in New York at the time, and it's my livelihood. So since Excel Saga, I've learned a lot of lessons. And if I do have a strenuous and Haji was pretty strenuous on my chords. The day that we recorded I guess is it the episode where she names them, and also they don't die, they just go to a happy place. They're not dead.
Skewering on them.
Yeah, damn you! That part. That was pretty rough. But Mike let me take a lot of breaks, and I hydrated, and the next day I didn't talk. That's kind of what you have to do.
The one where Aaron was in the back of his Titan because he picked up a spoon and you like touched his arm and screamed.
Yeah, that was rough too. That was a different episode. Yeah, where she's Aaron. Yeah, and I do this thing where I can well, it's hard to explain, but I do a thing where I can. Oh my God, you sound like you're saying Aaron. Oh my God. Skylar,
It's gonna do my children.
it's like she knew what she channeled me. She knew that's exactly what don't do it again. Don't talk for 8 weeks. Mom and Dad would probably actually really appreciate that. They can sleep through the night without Skylar yelling. All right, questions. I'm babbling. Let's see if someone else has a question. Anyone? Yes.
How'd you like playing Black Rabbit on Problem Children?
I love Black Rabbit. Wasn't that a weird show?
Yeah.
So weird, right? So I don't understand what happened. I know they're in a game. It's like a virtual game in some kind of garden. I don't know, y'all, but it was fun. She was real cute. And I met a Black Rabbit, someone who had cosplayed as Black Rabbit at a convention. I can't think of it. And so I'm keeping this clean. I met her in the bathroom, and I didn't realize that she had like a lot of libations that night, and so she was a little like, "I'm Black Rabbit," and I'm like, "Hey, make a picture with me," because I didn't realize it, and so the picture is interesting. The end. That's all I'll say. I did post it. So I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Instagram, and I love interacting with you guys. So please, you don't have to like you know, my stuff, just come hang out. It's all public, so you don't have to follow me or anything like that. Just come hang out, and I try to respond to everybody. I'm not as quick on the PMs, but you know, I try to do those too, just not as often. So.